Good afternoon. This is Akashvani. I'm Anuja Kumar with the midday news. The headlines. IMD warns of heavy rain in North India today. Red alert issued in Himachal Pradesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi takes stock of situation arising out of excessive rainfall. ISRO to transfer its small satellite launch vehicle to private sector amid growing demand for small satellites. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar files nomination for Rajya Sabha elections from Gujarat. Repolling is underway at 696 booths across 19 districts of West Bengal for panchayat elections. India and Malaysia discuss roadmap for fourth decade of defence cooperation between the two countries. ISIS leader Osama al-Muhajer killed in US drone strike in eastern Syria. And in archery, Parth Salunkhe becomes first Indian to win Youth World Championship in recurve category. And now the news in detail. The India Meteorological Department or IMD has predicted heavy to very heavy rainfall in most parts of North India today. The IMD has predicted moderate widespread rainfall with isolated instances of heavy to very heavy rainfall in the western Himalayan region, including Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi and Rajasthan for today. We spoke to senior scientist at IMD, RK.
हिमाचल प्रदेश एरिया है, वहाँ भी एक्सट्रीमली हैवी रेनफॉल रिपोर्ट हुआ है, मोर देन 200 मिलीमीटर इन लास्ट 24 आवर्स और मानसून इज गोइंग टू रिमेन स्टिल एक्टिव फॉर नेक्स्ट 24 आवर ओवर हिमाचल प्रदेश एंड देन सिग्निफिकेंटली रिड्यूस. वी हैव ए रेड कलर फॉर हिमाचल प्रदेश टुडे आल्सो. लोग वहाँ जो है मैक्सिमम सेफ्टी अपनाएं. हमारा पंजाब जैसे हिमाचल प्रदेश का सटा हुआ इलाका जो है और उसके साथ साथ हरियाणा, वहाँ भी हैवी टू वेरी हैवी रेनफॉल हो सकता है, ऑरेंज कलर में है. दिल्ली भी मॉडरेट टू हैवी हो सकता है एक और दो स्थान पर. और चंडीगढ़ में जो पंजाब का इलाका है वहाँ भी रेन का हैवी रिपोर्ट हुआ है. तो ये सारा जो प्लेन का एरिया है जैसे पूर्व राजस्थान वगैरह, ये सब हमारा ऑरेंज अलर्ट में है. और रेन जो है उत्तर प्रदेश में बढ़ेगा नेक्स्ट 2 दिन तक. और ये जो पंजाब, हरियाणा, दिल्ली, ये कम होगा कल से, बिल्कुल ही कम हो जाएगा.
A red alert has been issued in 7 districts of Himachal Pradesh and orange alert for 3 districts for today. IMD has also issued alerts for flash floods and landslides as the state continued to receive heavy rainfall. More from our correspondent.
Normal life has been badly affected in the state due to heavy rains for the last 2 days. Due to heavy rains, about 800 roads have been blocked at many places in the state and many bridges have also collapsed due to rise in the water level of rivers and drains. The 14th Battalion of NDRF in a courageous and toughest operation rescued 6 people trapped in the Vyas River at Nagwai in Mandi district last midnight. Meanwhile, in view of the Met Department's warning, the state government has appealed to the people not to travel unnecessarily and not to go near rivers and streams. Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu has called upon all the MLAs to stay in their respective constituencies and cooperate with the people in this hour of disaster. Ritesh Kapoor, Akashvani News, Shimla.
An orange alert has also been issued for Punjab, North Haryana, Chandigarh and Rajasthan as these areas are likely to get heavy to very heavy rainfall today. Uttarakhand is also likely to get heavy to very heavy rainfall till the 12th of this month. Heavy rainfall alert has also been issued for Meghalaya for today and tomorrow. In Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim, heavy to very heavy rainfall including extremely heavy downpours is expected tomorrow and day after. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today took stock of the situation in the wake of excessive rainfall in parts of the country. Mr. Modi spoke to senior ministers and officials about it. In a tweet, the PMO said local administrations, National Disaster Response Force and State Disaster Response Force teams are working to ensure the well-being of those affected. Yesterday, Union Home Minister Amit Shah spoke to Lieutenant Governors of Jammu and Kashmir and Delhi and took stock of the situation arising due to heavy rainfall. Mr. Shah also spoke to Chief Ministers of Punjab and Himachal Pradesh and assured all possible assistance to both the states. External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar has filed his nomination for Rajya Sabha from Gujarat in Gandhinagar today. The Election Commission has announced the schedule for the election on 10 Rajya Sabha seats in Goa, Gujarat and West Bengal to be held on 24th of July. The Election Commission has said that 10 members from Goa, Gujarat and West Bengal are scheduled to retire in the months of July and August. 13th of July is the last date for filing nominations. The counting of votes will be done on 24th of July. Talking to media persons in Gandhinagar, Dr. Jaishankar thanked the BJP leadership and the people of Gujarat for giving him an opportunity to serve the state.
मैंने अभी फॉर्म भरा है कि गुजरात की ओर से राज्य सभा में प्रतिनिधित्व के कारण मैं फिर से भाजपा का उम्मीदवार बना हूं। मैं सबसे पहले तो अपना आभार प्रकट करना चाहूंगा प्रधानमंत्री जी को और भाजपा के नेतृत्व को और गुजरात की जनता को और गुजरात की विधायकों की उनकी आशीर्वाद से मुझे एक बार और राज्यसभा में गुजरात के प्रतिनिधि बनने का एक अवसर और मिलेगा। 4 साल पहले मैं गुजरात की ओर से मैं राज्यसभा में उनके संसद का सदस्य बनके मुझे ये गौरव प्राप्त हुआ।
In West Bengal, repolling is underway at 696 polling booths for panchayat elections. The repolling, which started at 7 a.m., will end at 5 p.m. and is being held at 175 booths in Murshidabad district and 109 in Malda district. Nadia district comes in the third position with 89 booths. State Election Commission said that a half section of 4 personnel of Central Armed Forces have been deployed in each of these booths. A 2-day visitors' conference will begin today at Rashtrapati Bhavan. President Draupadi Murmu is the visitor of 162 central institutions of higher learning. The conference will begin with the inaugural address of the President. She will present the Visitors Awards 2021 in the categories of Innovation, Research and Technology Development. Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan will also address the conference. The Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO will soon transfer its Small Satellite Launch Vehicle SSLV to a private sector amid growing demand for small satellites. The space agency has decided to opt for the bidding route to transfer the mini rocket to the industry, a senior official said. The official said ISRO will be transferring the SSLV completely to the private sector, not just the manufacturing, but full transfer. Small rockets such as the SSLV target nano-satellites which weigh less than 10 kg and micro-satellites which weigh less than 100 kg and offer on-demand launch services without requiring clients to wait for larger rockets to carry them as co-passengers. Last year, the ISRO awarded a contract to build 5 polar satellite launch vehicles, its Warhorse rocket with 54 successful launches, to a consortium of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and Larsen & Toubro. A recent report prepared by the Indian Space Association and consultancy firm EY India said commercial satellite launch services can see India's domestic space industry contribute $13 billion to the economy by 2025. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at Air News Alerts. As part of India's G20 presidency, the third Trade and Investment Working Group meeting began in Kevadia today. More than 75 international delegates from various G20 countries are taking part in the 3-day meeting at Kevadia. The meeting began today with delegates participating in a seminar on trade infrastructure. The meet will formally be inaugurated tomorrow. Talking to media, Secretary of Department of Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade, Rajesh Kumar Singh said the meet has given an opportunity to India to showcase its emerging digital technologies in logistics sector.
भारत का लॉजिस्टिक्स एफिशिएंसी और मल्टी मॉडल कनेक्टिविटी में इम्प्रूवमेंट करने में हमें कितनी सहायता मिली है। हमारा विश्व भर में जो 138 देशों का लॉजिस्टिक्स इंडेक्स की रैंकिंग होती है उसमें कैसे हमारा सुधार हो रहा है हमारी रैंकिंग में और आगे उसको हम अंडर 25 रैंकिंग में ले जाने का जो हमारा प्रयास है उसके बारे में ये चर्चा की जाएगी और दूसरे देशों के एक्सपीरियंसेस से और G20 नेशंस के एक्सपीरियंसेस के आधार पर हम अपनी लॉजिस्टिक एफिशिएंसी कैसे बढ़ा सकेंगे उसके बारे में भी हमें चर्चा करने का अवसर मिलेगा।
On the first day of the Trade and Investment Working Group meeting, a special exhibition showcasing various successful initiatives of the Indian government, such as Gati Shakti Master Plan, a unified logistics interface platform, was inaugurated at Kevadia. Various issues including need of enhancing logistics and infrastructure and empowering MSMEs were discussed in the seminar. Later today, the international representatives will visit the famous Statue of Unity. The third G20 Culture Working Group meeting began in Hampi, a World Heritage Site, in the gracious presence of Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi. The two-day deliberations will evolve consensus on 4 themes proposed under the India presidency that will become part of the ministerial declaration during the 4th Culture Working Group meeting to be held in Varanasi on 26th of August. In his remarks, Union Minister Prahlad Joshi said that the critical perspective of G20 member countries on 4 priority areas proposed by India will enlighten the path to the future. He hoped for a future where culture is not just a part of our identity, but a driving force for sustainable development, social inclusion, and global harmony. India and Malaysia today reviewed the diverse pillars of the extensive bilateral defence engagement. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh met Malaysian counterpart Mohammed Hassan in Kuala Lumpur and discussed the roadmap for the 4th decade of India-Malaysia defence cooperation. Mr. Singh reached Kuala Lumpur yesterday on a 3-day visit to Malaysia with a focus on further consolidating bilateral defence cooperation and enhanced strategic partnership. India and Malaysia have a common interest in peace and prosperity of the entire region. The two countries have a robust and multifaceted relationship which has expanded into several strategic areas, including defence and security. The director of IIT Madras, Professor V. Kamakoti, has said that opening up the first IIT International Campus in Zanzibar, Tanzania, is a major milestone in the history of the institute. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi today, he said that through this, IIT Madras is looking forward to active participation in the future higher education initiatives at Zanzibar. He said setting up the first IIT International Campus in Tanzania is a defining moment between the two countries in terms of strategic partnership and the education sector. He informed that the first academic year of 2023-24 has commenced and the classes are scheduled to start from October 2023. Over the campus, Mr. Kamakoti said that the permanent campus will be coming up by 2026 and for this, Tanzania government has already allotted 300 acres of land. Recently, India and Tanzania have signed an MOU for setting up the campus of IIT Madras in Zanzibar. The agreement was inked in the presence of External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar and Zanzibar's President Hussein Ali Moini during his recent visit to Tanzania. The U.S. military has claimed that a drone strike in eastern Syria killed an ISIS leader. Osama al-Muhajer was killed in the U.S. strike. U.S. Central Command Chief Michael Kurilla said they have made it clear that U.S. remained committed to the defeat of ISIS through the region. He added that ISIS remains a threat not only to the region but well beyond. The Central Command also claimed that no civilian was killed in the operation. The United States has roughly 1,000 troops stationed in Syria as part of global efforts to combat ISIS, which was destroyed in Syria in 2019, but still retains hideouts in remote desert regions and still carries out periodic attacks. Parth Salunkhe became the first male archer to win a gold in the recurve category at the Youth World Championships as India finished with their highest ever tally of 11 medals. The 19-year-old from Satara in Maharashtra provided the perfect icing on the cake by defeating a Korean in the under-21 men's recurve individual final at Limerick, Ireland last night. Salunkhe, who topped the rankings round, prevailed over 7th seed John Injun in a hard-fought 5-setter. The medal haul of the 24-member Indian contingent included 6 gold, 1 silver and 4 bronze. Of the 11 medals India won, 6 were bagged in the under-21 category. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. IMD warns of heavy rain in North India today. Red alert issued in Himachal Pradesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi takes stock of situation arising out of excessive rainfall. ISRO to transfer its small satellite launch vehicle to private sector amid growing demand for small satellites. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar files nomination for Rajya Sabha elections from Gujarat. Repolling is underway at 696 booths across 19 districts of West Bengal for panchayat elections. India and Malaysia discuss roadmap for 4th decade of defence cooperation between the two countries. ISIS leader Osama al-Muhajer killed in U.S. drone strike in eastern Syria. And in archery, Parth Salunkhe becomes first Indian to win Youth World Championship in recurve category. And with that, we end the midday news.